Now let's talk about story. You hear movies, you hear about Hollywood. Hollywood has embraced a reality. 70% of what people do and get engaged in is driven by the story they hear. Stories have been around since the beginning of time. Our behaviors are created by the stories we learned. Our limitations are placed by the stories we carry in our head, the expectations. It's amazing how many people stop short of playing to the end because they don't believe they can win. And why should I continue to pursue if I can't win? So what I want to encourage everybody here is sit down quietly by yourself and determine what is your personal story. And then what is your business story? And then tell that personal story to yourself over and over and over again. And if you don't like the story, change it. Make it different than it is. You have the power to do that. Do the same thing for your company. What's the mission? What's the vision? What's the purpose? Create the story and tell the story over and over and over again. Isn't it interesting? The New England Patriots have been winning for 20 or some years, but they've had different players. Well, they have a story. They have a story that believes in themselves, that is a purpose, that is know your job, do your job, over and over and over again. And that is ever so evident in those videos that you'll see, those NFL videos about Belichick and the team. You will see the formation that they're going through. Well, we can do that with our companies. Once you've created the perfect story and you communicate it to engage employees, they will become part of your story, or they will leave. Somebody often said, what happens when you don't train an employee or you train an employee and invest in them and they leave your company? And that isn't the right question. The question is, what if you don't train that person and they stay in your company? You can't afford a weak player on the team. Know your story, tell your story.